Welcome to session 24 of GED Science Mastery, the final test day mastery session. You have built the science knowledge. Today we focus on turning that knowledge into points. The best test takers are not the ones who rush. They're the ones who read the evidence, choose what it supports, check for traps, and manage time calmly. Let's lock in the plan. The whole course has trained one repeatable method. Read the evidence first, the passage, graph, table, or diagram. Notice titles, labels, units, scale, and trend. Then choose the answer the evidence actually supports. Finally, check for traps, extreme words, reversed relationships, wrong units, and answers that sound true but are not supported by the evidence. This method keeps you steady under pressure. The GED Science test is about 90 minutes with roughly 34 questions. That is about 2.5 minutes per question on average, but not every question deserves the same time. Use 2 passes. On the first pass, answer questions you can solve with steady work. If a question is eating time, mark it and move on. On the second pass, return to marked questions with the time you saved. This protects easy points from getting lost. On test day, topics will be mixed. One question may ask about a food web, the next about a force calculation, the next about climate data. That switching can feel messy, but the method stays the same. Identify what kind of evidence you have. If it is a graph, read axes and trend. If it is a table, compare rows and columns. If it is a passage, underline the claim being tested. The topic changes, the evidence habit stays. Trap words are small but powerful. Be careful with always, never, proves, only, all, and none. Science answers are often careful and evidence limited. If a table shows a trend for one time period, do not choose an answer that makes a claim about all time. If a graph shows a relationship, do not choose a cause unless the evidence supports causation. The safer GED answer usually matches the evidence without stretching it. Let's practice with a mixed data table. A student measured plant growth under 3 light levels. Low light plants grew 2 centimeters. Medium light plants grew 5 centimeters. High light plants grew 8 centimeters. The trend is simple. In this experiment, more light was associated with more growth. Notice the careful wording. We can say what the data show, but we should not claim this proves every plant in every condition will behave the same way. What is the safest conclusion from the plant table? Read. Growth increases from 2 to 5 to 8 centimeters as light increases from low to medium to high. Choose. In this experiment, plants with more light grew more. Check. Avoid extreme answers. Do not choose light is the only factor that affects plant growth, or all plants always grow more with more light. Those go beyond the evidence. The correct answer stays close to the data. Science math on the GED is usually small. The important habit is not memorizing everything. It is writing the formula in units before you calculate. For speed, use V equals D over T. For force, use F equals MA. For work, use W equals FD. For power, use P equals W over T. For waves, use V equals F lambda. If the answer unit does not match the question, pause and check your setup. The plan for a strong score is simple. First, bank the reading and evidence questions because they are the heart of GED science. Second, do the small formula questions calmly and write units. Third, refuse trap answers that go beyond the evidence. Fourth, use 2 passes so hard questions do not steal time from easier ones. You do not need perfection. You need steady points, careful reading, and a calm finish. Let's finish strong. Your test day method is read the evidence, choose what it supports, and check for traps. Read graphs by title, axes, units, scale, and trend. Read tables by comparing rows and columns. Treat extreme answer choices with suspicion. Mark time eaters and come back. You have built the content, the formulas, and the thinking method. To review the full course notes and practice more GED science questions, visit the course page at www.bridgetoexam.com. I am proud of the work you have done. Walk into test day calmly. You are ready.